All right, hello everybody, it's Simmo here. Welcome to a very special day for the Isle. We just got update 3.5 and it's gonna be amazing, my friends. We got a quick little trailer here that we're gonna watch together, showing off some of the new stuff that's coming this update. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Right, yeah, so in this like mini update, we get new water. Definitely, that's like the one thing they told us we're gonna be getting. But I think there's something more here. Oh, dude, we finally got the Juvie Pounce. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. Finally, the juvenile Utahraptor can pounce other dinos. And the Trio's getting a buck. So's the Pteranodon. And, oh no, wait. The Hypsy gets pinned when it gets pounced. Awesome, hell yeah. And there we go, look at that. That looks incredible. Oh, bravo, dev team. That looks sick. Yes, we needed this so bad, guys. Look at that water. Now you'll be able to see when a Dinosuchus is moving through it. Oh, that was so incredibly necessary. Thank goodness we got this. Oh, hell yeah, guys. Update 3.5. Let's take a look and see what else is in this update. Alright guys, so we just watched the trailer. Now, if we take a look at what else is new in this update, we have additions, which they added the pounce for the Utah. Now front limbs take damage. They added the buck ability for the Pteranodon, Utahraptor as well, Dryosaurus and Hypsy. They added a ranger and utility station with open interiors. Hell yes, guys. Oh, new human structures. And we can go inside. They added an official filter for unofficial servers. Any servers with official in its name will not be displayed in the server list, excluding our official servers. And they added green coloration to official servers to distinguish them from unofficial servers or community servers. Oh, and finally, another great addition here. They finally fixed that Utahraptor trot animation. So if you guys ever noticed, the trot for the Utahraptor just looks like a sped up walk, and it just looks so goofy. I'm so happy that they fixed that. And we've got an extended spectator mode, toggling, so new options there. Added page up, page down to action bindings. We got enhancements here. Replace the water for rivers, swamps, and oceans. Okay. Set HYPSILOPHODON tail feathers to take damage. Made Stegosaurus plates and HYPSILOPHODON eyebrows ignore damage. Updated all footprints. Made eat hints appear based on corpses instead of capsule. They made the pounce leave crouch state. Updated pounce to avoid interrupting fall animation in water. Okay, so a lot of good stuff here, including some updates to growth times. So Utahraptor now just takes an hour and 15 minutes. Tyrannosaurus takes an hour and 35. Actually, no, an hour 45 minutes. And Carnotaurus takes 2 hours and 15 minutes. They decrease the Pteranodon's buoyancy. Raise the camera if the character's too small. Audio fixes. And then bug fixes. Not gonna go through reading all those. If you want to know, just pause the video. But hell yeah, guys. Oh, fantastic. These updates are really rolling in fast now. You know what? Might as well take a quick look at the dev blog as well to see what is going on from the devs themselves. So Philippe here says, I've been working on updates this month. After the big update 3, noticed a big performance hit on servers. It was caused by spectator mode. Okay. And then he worked on the juvenile Pounce for Utahraptor, which we got, which was, as he says, pretty straightforward since the basics of the system had already been completed. And as some of you may recall, I mentioned a few months ago that we were working on a new water system. So again, big thank you to Philippe for that. It's a much needed improvement to this game. And this month, oh wait, and besides the usual bugs that consume a good portion of our time, I also worked on a mesh painting system in order to dynamically add scars, damage marks, blood, bites, or claws to the body on damaged dinos. That is awesome! We've heard rumors about this, but I don't think it's ever really been confirmed. So are we really getting damage indicators, like, you know, bite marks or slashes where a dino gets hit? That is cool. Still needs some extra work, so it'll be implemented sometime down the road. Okay, but how far? So basically, Philippe tells us that he worked on performance issues. He also worked on the juvie Pounce in the water, and now he's moving on to adding in scars and damage marks. DM here says, I started this month with preparing support for the hatchling, sub-adult, and elder growth stages. Okay, cool. So far, we've only had support for dinosaurs growing from juvie to adult. We set up our systems with the extension in mind, but other features took priority. Now we're getting closer to the nesting system introduction, and the Pachycephalosaurus will also be added. We'll have a sub-adult stage, so the time came to add support. It's currently limited to only allow growth between juvenile and adult, but now we will only have to flick a switch when we get to nesting and later elders. Okay, amazing. This is good news. We're gonna be getting, I mean, I suppose we gotta work on this since nesting's supposed to be coming in update 5? Yeah. Last month's water system rework also opened up an opportunity to add a feature we've been missing previously. Our dinos started swimming when they walked into the water. Okay, at their midpoint, so they fixed that. Did on a per dino basis, so each dinosaur starts swimming in the water at their own customized level. And afterwards, I moved on to the diet and migration systems. I'm not going into specifics for now, but the initial version is functional and ready for QA testing after we push 3.5 to public. Okay, so I get the diet system, but what does he mean by migration system? Is there actually going to be in-game mechanics to encourage players to migrate? That is really interesting. You guys gotta let me know what you think down in the comments on that one. Wedge the sound designer. This month I've been making more progress on designing the ambience with both jungle and plains biomes now complete alongside swamp. 2 biomes remain. I've now started on the 4th biome to tackle coasts. This will not only include addressing the usual ambient sounds, but improvements to both underwater ambience and ocean surf audio. Okay, very cool. Goes on here to explain more of the specific changes to the underwater ambience. Going deeper will actually make it fade out from hearing surface ambience. That's interesting. So they are actually really focusing on deep ocean stuff here, which makes me think that maybe they really are going forward with having full marine reptiles in this game. I'm not going to say that's for sure by any means, but there's hope. I've also reevaluated the categorization of the spatialized one-shots that spawn around the player. These calls are now categorized. Okay. Each ambience will have its own... Each biome will have its own tailored ambience. Excuse me, guys. Still getting up. Still just drinking my coffee. Until these changes in ambience won't be heard until they're all complete. Okay. So, Wedge is working on new sounds, including underwater sounds, guys. And biome specific stuff. Visual Tech, the environmental artist, says hello again, folks. As I missed the previous month, I won't miss this one. As always, I'm mostly working on human stuff, but now you get to see them in game. I've been focusing heavily on adding interior and exterior proper bases to the map. And voila, here we go. And here we have 2 new set piece locations alongside a bunch of new props to fill up the way. The whole system works flawlessly now, so you will soon be seeing stuff like radio tower and other structures in the map getting massive overhauls. as they get their interior. That's amazing. Every building's gonna have its own interior, because this is heavily linked to human gameplay. Because human, or more specifically mercenaries, are going to be going to these locations as part of their primary objectives. But sorry, I'll digress. New modular systems are being built, like the modular locker system. Okay, while it is taken care of, a lot of props are still on the way, so stay tuned as the humans slowly creep up upon us. As well, I've done a lot of shading process to make the whole locations look far more interesting, adding dirt and moss. The props now benefit from said blends and additions, alongside a bunch of small fixes to the existing system to make sure it really feels at home. Oh man, this looks amazing! And look at this, these fences are all kinds of destroyed. And these interiors, yes, dude. Oh man, these assets look great. What is this over here? It almost, I don't know, it looks like a piece of metal, but I don't know. What is that exactly? I mean, of course, we got the cot. We got a, what's this, a sleeping bag? Either way, moving on. Siza, the video editor who made the video we just reacted to, worked on the this video. They say was after the trailer for Update 3 is finalized, started on the next tasks, including upcoming second trailer for Update 3. A little less cinematic, more informative. Planning and filming went well. With such small teasers and trailers, we'd like to keep you up to date at all times. Also received feedback for the Update 3 trailer. Really appreciate it and very happy about your kind words. Thank you. Yes, Siza, you do amazing work. Keep it up. Tapwing talks about the Herrerasaurus. This is our drop bear of the Isle, or rather our mix of Anole, jaguar, and attack dog in dinosaur form. When it came to features for Herrerasaurus, climbing was too fun an idea to pass up. The first hurdle I had to tackle was finding a reference for climbing. There aren't too many climbers supporting a long set of hind legs. Yada yada yada. Now, while a climbing mechanic was a nice idea for mobility, it still felt like Herrera was missing a little something in the hunting department, which is where the far right concept comes in. I can't see, it's too small. Let's continue reading. A bite with a grapple. You could just bite and deal some damage, or you can bite and hang on. Withstanding some running and bucking, you can get a bite of food from something you weren't otherwise able to kill. I like this idea for a couple of reasons outside of its mechanical usefulness. On one hand, there's something humorous about the animal being thrown around like an overambitious cowboy. On the other hand, I find it a rather unnerving idea that something could dart out of the woods and suddenly latch onto you. Yes, that does sound rather... Okay, I can see what it's talking about here. See how that Herrera there is being flung around because it's holding on to that Tenanto. It's small, but go back to the Discord and check out the concept art. I can't bring up it bigger here. Bardo is working on plants, guys. This month I started work on the first set of series of edible plants. I was given quite a hefty list of these, so I'm bound to be doing this work for some time. For efficiency's sake, sometimes it's important to lump assets into the game texture and material groups. So this looks like a... Okay, quality vegetation work is entirely rooted in good foundational texture work. Listen to Bardo here, guys. If you want to be a 3D artist, Bardo is amazing. He does all of the, as far as I know, assets for this game, including the dinosaurs, the foliage, everything. Quality okay, we read that. So here's some of them put together. And is it me, or does this look like aloe, or maybe some kind of cactus? Then we got, you know, a nice flower bush. Okay. Of course, as always, amazing work, Bardo. Fantastic. Keep it up. And Kissin' Kitten wraps it up here. Actually, yeah, yep, Kissin' wraps it up. After the launch of Update 3, we shifted gears and we're now moving full steam ahead with Update 4. In addition, the hotfix we've been working on has been packed with so much additional content that it has partly evolved into its own mini update, which we've coined as 3.5. Production moves briskly forward on diets. We've nailed down each species, what they provide, who they provide it to, and where they're located, amongst other things, which is all necessary to ensure that we get a fully functional ecosystem up and running, as well as providing everyone with an intricate and interesting gameplay loop for you all to sink your claws into. Besides, we've been working on the Pachycephalosaurus, which is slated to crash head first into update 4.5. Hold on here. So, okay. So it turns out Pachy's kind of pushed back to the half update after update 4. So when update 4 drops, it seems we won't get the Pachy right away. We'll just have to wait a little bit thereafter in update 4.5, akin to what we've got here now, update 3.5. So very interesting. Be sure to keep a watchful eye on our Phase 2 and other social media channels, as we can't wait to share all the neat clips that will be making their way through the development pipeline soon. Humans and their assets are also progressing nicely, as well as the long-awaited community creature that is almost ready to emerge from its concept phase. Community creature? I know that the devs kind of had one they were picking, but what's the community creature? Maybe I'm not clued in on this one, but you guys gotta let me know if you do have anything you can tell me about this community creature that I don't think I've heard. Maybe that's the Megalania? I'm probably wrong there, but comments down below. But all right, closing remarks. That's a wrap for May, folks. What started as a hotfix swiftly evolved into so much more. As you're reading this, update 3.5 is in your hands with a plethora of bug fixes and quality of life improvements. See you next time, Islanders. Punch packet. All right. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a big one today, and I'll be playing some of the Isle here on a stream soon. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. We'll be going live here on my server, Ibis Isle. Hop on over there if you want to join us. We're going to find these new buildings. We're going to test out these new mechanics, and I hope that you'll be there to hang out with us. But all right, guys, love and appreciate you. I'll see you all next time. Take it easy. Peace.